So our next segment is what's happening in Accra. Well, what's happening in Accra?
On that note,
I had a good time.
Of course, I saw it.
I had a good time on Thursday.
Right.
So Thursday, I actually attended the Hungarian wine tasting and food festival. Yeah.
How was it?
It was beautiful. It was beautiful because obviously we know that the Ghanaian wine lovers community is growing. And it was nice to see the Hungarian wine enter the group chat, because usually we talk about French wines and South African wines and Chilean wines. But yeah, Hungarian wines in the group chat, I think it's good because we also had a taste of it. And apart from that, the storytelling of the whole event was beautiful. The experience was beautiful because as you were drinking, they were telling you, okay, how it was made, which vineyard, even the soil that was used to build the vineyards and all that. It was good. It was good.
There was a time our department went for a wine tasting event somewhere in Hachu, and then I am not a wine person, so it was interesting to hear, as you said, the stories, and then even what we had the wine tasting with, a part of pork soaked in alcohol, soaked in vinegar. There was cheese, there was biscuits, there were grapes. I mean, it was really interesting. And some of the foods or the tasters were really new to me, who isn't a wine person, but it was interesting to have had a taste of it and to listen to the stories and to think that some wines were dated as far back maybe so many years ago.
Yeah. And you know the funny thing, the older the more expensive.
Yeah, and then the tastier the wine.
Yes. And also, like you said, every wine gives you a different taste when you eat it with something different.
Exactly.
You can eat it with goat cheese and it will taste a bit different. And you can eat it with salami and it will taste a bit different. You can even eat it with maybe biscuit and you even bit down the acidity down. So it was a beautiful experience. But I'm sure you're wondering and you're like, Chris really enjoyed herself. But well, I'm gonna stop talking right now. I want you to experience what I've experienced through my eyes. Let's watch this. Hi guys, it's me, Chris Carter. So tonight we are about to take a journey of flavors and culture, where every sip tells a story and every meal screams tradition. You know, Ghanaians are lovers of food and wine. Not just wine, but good wine, from French wines to South African wines. And joining the group chat are Hungarian wines. So tonight we are at the Hungarian embassy right here in Accra, about to explore the rich tapestry of Hungarian wine. And not just that, we also explore how to pair it with food. I mean, good food. It's going to be a long night and it's going to be an enjoyable one. So come along as we go explore. So how do this sort of events, especially coming from the cultural aspect, actually strengthen the relationship between Ghana and Hungary?
Thanks very much. I believe Hungarians are very proud of their cuisine and very proud of their drinks, beverages, and other meat products that they are known for. And so the Hungarian embassy is quite proactive in promoting Hungarian businesses in Ghana. That's what I've observed because I've come to a few events over here. Yes, and so this is just another one of them. That's this time they are promoting the wine brands. Yes, and you know, the wine market is quite, I would say, competitive. There's Italian, there's South African, there's French, and all that, as it's been presented to us. You know, so we see that they're not new in the market. They've been producing these wines over centuries, and they have perfected their techniques and tastes. And I guess we are happy to have a taste of this. Yes, I'm not so much a wine person, but today I've had to taste quite a variety of them, and I think I like the white ones.
You like the white ones? Why?
I think it's a bit more fruity. Yes,
And a bit lighter.
and a bit lighter. Yes, and a bit lighter.
All right. So what would you say to Ghanaians out there, especially people hearing about the wine industry of Hungary for the first time? What would you say to them?
I think the presentation that was shown to us has taken us through the stages of the whole production. Unfortunately, somebody who you sell a bottle of wine to cannot experience that whole production process. But at least I'm sure the gentleman the company that is promoting this, may also organize other wine tasting events in other places, maybe on university campuses and all that, for people to, and then for other, depending on their target markets, also for people to be able to taste and have savor the wines as well. And I really wish them well, because the Hungarian embassy, like I said, does well in promoting businesses. I think it's also time that we also do the promotions of Ghanaian products in Hungary as well.
Obviously, you have Ghanaian and then have Hungarian. So what is it like out there, especially for Ghanaian businesses? Are there Ghanaian businesses out there?
To be honest, I can't, I don't have the statistics on what kind of Ghanaian businesses are out there in Hungary, but most Ghanaians that have been to Hungary or have found their way to Hungary went because of education. My late father had a scholarship to go study medicine in Hungary, and then he met my mother, and then that's where it started from. So most of them go with education, and then later on some stay, some marry, some stay, some do businesses. And it's not only Ghanaians, there are Nigerians, there are a few other African countries also who do the same. So I guess it's a stepping stone for other cultural experiences, and Ghanaians embrace it generally. Most Ghanaians who have studied in Hungary, when you talk to them, they really savor the experience and the knowledge and the training that they got.
Thank you so much. It was nice talking to you. Enjoy your night. Okay, so please can you share with us the significance of this kind of event right here in Ghana?
So tonight we are pairing Hungarian wines with Ghanaian food, and this is the second time we do that at the embassy. And we are very proud of our wine culture, and Ghana is very proud of its food culture. So this is a match for both, the best from both sides.
Why do you think it's important for us to have this sort of events, especially when it comes to building relationship with the two countries?
The wine and food brings people together, and good wine and good food brings people even closer. So I can see here a lot of Ghanaian friends and a lot of Hungarian friends. So it's an opportunity for them to meet and talk, and one thing leads to another. First you taste wine, taste Hungarian wine and Ghanaian food. Next thing you do is some business. So the purpose of this is to bring business community on two sides closer.
Okay, now let's talk about Ghanaian food, because earlier on you said, Hungarian wine paired with Ghanaian food. What's your favorite Ghanaian food?
I like red.
Red? Why?
Yeah, I like bean.
Oh, you like beans? All right, that's
Healthy, and the taste is really good in Ghana.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was really nice talking to you. And as you can see, everyone is enjoying themselves, eating and drinking and networking. But let me tell you something. This wasn't just a wine tasting event, but it was actually a celebration of artistry and craftsmanship of every single bottle of wine that was shared today. And of course, the friendship that comes with sharing wine between Ghana and Hungary. I did really enjoy myself. Anyway, I'm out. All right, so that was my experience at the Hungarian wine tasting and food event at the Hungarian embassy right here in Accra.
Chris, I saw it was a food and wine tasting event. Did you get to taste any food?
Of course.
And if you did, what did you get to
Oh
taste?
no, you
them?
know,
What
it was
your favorite?
basically normally the Ghanaian food because
Oh.
we're trying to, they're obviously trying to tell us
Blend.
how to blend, exactly.
Ghana and-
So not just about food and drink, the cultures.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you know, under culture, the food and drinks come. So
of
yeah,
course, most
so
definitely.
eating Ghanaian food with Hungarian wine.
Which wine was your favorite?
The names are very thick. Yeah, the names are very thick. They're actually Hungarian, but
Oh.
it was the one that red, obviously, and it was a bit light, a bold light kind. No, a medium red actually, medium red, and mostly everything that has Merlot. I'm a Merlot girl.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't do very strong wines. I'm a Merlot kind of person, so it was really nice.
Anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. So there you have it, with the Hungarian and wine and food tasting event that happened on Thursday at the Hungarian Embassy here in Accra. All right, moving on. What's happening in Accra? We are still checking out what's happening in Accra. Move 3.0 is happening, and that's happening on April 28th. 2023. That's tomorrow. 2024. Did I say? Hey,
Yes.
I want us to go back.
They're still in last year.
Anyway, guys, it's tomorrow, April 28th, 2024 at 4 p.m. And that's Perez Music's a live worship service. It's happening at East Legon Boundary Road, opposite the Galaxy International School. So if you're around East Legon, Accra, Medina, and then you're a lover of God, you're a lover of good music, you're a lover of Perez music, do pass through Move 3.0, which is a live worship service happening at 4 p.m. tomorrow. So that will be after church. So you can have some time to pass through and experience the goodness of the Lord.
All right, so the 3rd and the 4th of May 2024, there's actually a stage play, I was going to say a chess play, a stage play called In the Chest of a Woman. And this stage play is directed by Ken Fiati, so it's going to be interesting, it's going to be lovely because it's actually a lot of stories, right? A lot of Ghanaian stories that were read in secondary school or something like that. So yeah, they are just acting some of these stories out. And it's going to be at the National Theatre. If you want to get a ticket, all you need to do is dial *713 *33 *21#. Right.
Right, Chris. Did you no, you're a Nigerian. So in Ghana here, we did In the Chest of a Woman as a literary book in senior high schools.
Right.
I didn't get to do that because
Why?
Because they introduced it in 2010, if my memory serves me right. So I was on a different book before that came. But I mean, from the experiences, there was a time my school's literature department acted the play out, and it was beautiful. It was really nice. So looking at it from that time up until now, it's been a long time I saw the book coming into play, and this is stage play. Stage is difficult,
Right.
and it's interesting. You see the artistic side of people. So if you're interested, of course you should be, because it's going to be all fun.